Hi, my name is Jaramillo, I'm 16 years old and this is my speech. Nowadays, people from different countries believe that everything is possible. They have been bad influenced by a huge variety of authors and motivational writers that try to convince them to assume the possibility of everything with the objective of prompting a positive attitude towards life. For example, Marco Orientos is a Christian Mexican singer and writer who promotes the faith in God. He released a book in 2013 in which he tried to convince people to trust God's power and to follow his ideas. I'm not saying he's doing anything wrong or bad, but there is no need to fool ourselves in our conception of reality to have a positive attitude towards life. Consequently, I will give you a few arguments to show you that there are impossible things in reality. First of all, it is necessary to mention that there is a set of laws that regulate our universe and which can be avoided. Great number of scientists such as Einstein, Darwin, Newton, Hawking, and many others have contributed in our knowledge of the world by stating a number of laws that regulate the development of our reality. To prove and to defend this idea, I'm going to give you a small example by telling you a personal anecdote. When I was a kid, I proposed myself to jump really high so I could touch the sky. And as expected, I failed. The reason why is really simple. My human condition and skills didn't allow me to beat the force of gravity, discovered by Newton in 1665, and that's why I couldn't accomplish this disproportionate goal. Unlike these examples, there are many others. Trying to breathe underwater without any special equipment, reaching perfection, or even expecting to turn magically into a unicorn. These examples may sound funny, but they work to prove that there are impossible actions for human beings. Moreover, there is also philosophical support to defend my point of view. Thousands of years ago, Aristotle said that assuming that something that doesn't exist must be possible is a big mistake. In fact, he says that there are impossible premises and ideas in real life. For example, like saying that one of the diagonal of a square has the same size of one of the square sides, for example. No, that's wrong. Another big example could be Plato's ideas. This Greek philosopher said that our souls can't reach perfection in our earthly world. And this happens because our world is a bad imitation of the intangible world, which is supposed to be perfect. In brief, we can see that there are different thinkers that share the same opinion with me about the impossibility of things. Nevertheless, I'm not saying and I'm not proposing to have a negative attitude towards life. No. This is important to mention because I am sure that many of you may think that being realistic is the same as being pessimistic. Those words are totally different and both behaviors are totally different. That's why I encourage you to embrace a rational, logical, and intelligent conception of our lives. To dream, but without trespassing the logical and the rational aspects of reality. To wrap up, it is important to understand that there is a set of laws that regulate and moderate our universe. This fact, mixed with our own human condition, limits us from a lot of different deeds. Furthermore, there is also philosophical support to defend this idea. Many philosophers gave their arguments and their examples to defend this point of view. I personally believe this is the time to change the wrong paradigm that we all have of reality. We have to have a logical and rational conception of our lives, but without forgetting to assume a positive attitude towards life, to confront every challenge and to make our dreams come true. Thank you.